Well, hello, hello, hello. Much love to you all. May God bless you all. Smash that like button. Jesus is the only way to the Father. And Jesus is coming very soon, my friends. Day and time, I do not know, but the signs of the times definitely point towards it. I have a lot of biblical news to go over today. And as we've been looking at Tonga for quite some time, there's been a lot of studies since the huge eruption that has taken place. And there's been a lot of seismic activity in that region again, showing signs that it's going to awake once again. But a study shows impact of Tonga eruption can have surface impacts. So if you guys remember when this one went off, I mean, it was like a nuclear bomb going off. It changed a lot of things when it happened. I mean, it was definitely one of the most predominant eruptions in the history of time. But the study utilized chemistry, climate model simulation to explore the impact of such a large scale water vapor injection. Unlike typical volcanic eruptions that release sulfur dioxide, leading to temporary surface cooling, this eruption's water vapors resulted in persistent and significant climate alterations. I mean, look at when it erupted. I mean, you can put this side by side with when the A bomb went off, and it's pretty crazy. This one actually did not cause what a typical eruption causes. It caused a lot of alterations in the weather. So they've been doing a lot of investigating, you could say, since this. It says that this influence in the southern um, annual model leading to an unexpected wet summer in Australia during 2024. They had a lot more rain than usual. We actually showed some videos of a lot of flooding that was going on over there. This caused a lot as we're starting to look back now. It caused a lot of changes in the weather, you could say. And with all the seismic activity happening, the reason why I'm bringing this up is I really think, and I've been saying a lot, that we are leading towards another eruption at Tonga at some point in time, if we keep seeing the seismic activities increase throughout that region. So this would really explain a lot of the weather as they're doing this study, and along with man is playing part, of course, but also God has allowed everything. Always got to give credit to God. Got to remember that, guys. Credit to where credit is due. So this severe flooding that is in southern Germany, it's claimed 4 lives and it's forced thousands to evacuate. There's been a really huge flood happening over there. Heavy rainfall has caused severe flooding in parts of Germany over the past 72 hours, resulting in deaths of at least 4 people, and at least 3,000 residents have been evacuated. So it's like the days of Noah. We've been seeing a lot of flooding throughout the world. So It's a lot of flooding, guys. Prayers out to the people out there that are being affected by all of this. I actually have a few people that I know that follow this channel and that are in Telegram that are out there in Germany.
Amca herhalde şu taraf da yıkılacak ha. Şu taraf tüm yıkılacak herhalde.
Man, that's a lot of traffic still to come through there. Yeah, that's a big long line of traffic. So, as you can tell, there's a lot going on over there. They even said that a long distance train derailed near the town. So there's a train derailment that happened and some landslides that have happened from this as well too. Rescue workers found two bodies in the basement of a building located in the Reemsmur district northeast of I'm not very good at pronouncing German, so forgive me. Uh, so this incident brought the total of confirmed deaths to 4. Additionally, on Monday, a body of a 43-year-old woman was discovered in the cellar of a building. And over the weekend, a 42-year-old firefighter lost his life when his rescue boat capsized. So even a rescue worker has lost his life. So we have seen a lot of destruction happening from all these floods worldwide, guys, just like the days of Noah, it says. So also today, a new eruption alert. Kilauea is one of the most active volcanoes in the world. It has been raised to code red. That's the highest level you can have. So the new eruption began at 10:30 UTC on June 3rd. This was early this morning. And the eruption is taking place about 1.6 kilometers, that's 1 mile south of Kilauea Cauldron, and north of the fault system within the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. So, according to the USGS Hawaiian Volcanic Observatory, the HVO has raised the volcanic alert for ground based hazards from watch to warning and the aviation code color from orange to red. Glow is visible in webcam imagery, indicating that lava is currently erupting from the fissures. The most recent eruption in this region was during December of 1974, which lasted about 6 hours. That's why it's pretty predominant. Now, this is the most active, but it wasn't at the caldera. So we see this is actually happening, and the last time it happened where it's happening now was in 1974. So several hazards have been issued, and the volcanic gas emissions, including water vapor, H2O, carbon monoxide, CO2, and sulfur dioxide, SO2. These emissions create volcanic smog, which poses health risks to residents and visitors and damages crops, plants, and affects livestock. Boy, it seems like a lot of things have been affecting livestock lately. So, Also, we see strong to severe thunderstorms and heavy rainfall forecasted for Mississippi Valley, the Ozark Plateau, and the Southern Plains. I know Wednesday we're going to be having rain over here in Indianapolis. We have 2 days of in the 80s and sunny, help dry some things out. But boy, there has been a lot. I shared a picture on Telegram of some of the size hail that they have found out there in Texas is just massive, like a 2XL, like hand size of hail. This is really big. So these severe storms continue to, it's almost like a broken record that we're talking about this. Today's severe weather threat extends over 1,000 miles from southern Texas to the Midwest. The areas threatened by the severe weather Monday will unfortunately once again include some regions that have been hit hard over the past several weeks. A lot of these regions that they're talking about, I mean, they have almost been hit by like a tornado every week, it seems like, and it just keeps on coming. Interstate 35, Interstate 40, Interstate 44, and Interstate 70, along with other major routes across the Plains, Midwest, and Mississippi River Valley, may face disruptions from thunderstorms bringing large hail, heavy downpours, frequent lightning, and strong gusts of wind. The threat of severe thunderstorms will shift eastward and northward on Tuesday, affecting a large part of the central United States from Minnesota and Wisconsin to Oklahoma and to Arkansas. So, the collision of the cooler air from Canada with warm, humid air from the Gulf of Mexico will enhance the energy and it will increase the severity of these thunderstorms. We did have a little bit of a cold front that ran through here in the Midwest. So, it says additionally, an upper ridge is expected to develop over the west early to midweek. High temperatures will gradually climb to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 37 degrees Celsius, by Wednesday, June 5th, and Thursday, June 6th, with many records potentially being tied or broken on those days. Excessive heat warnings are in effect for the Central Valley region of California, with excessive heat watches are in effect for parts of the desert Southwest. There's been a lot of heat waves, guys, and it says that the extreme heat risk is probable to continue for much of southern Texas through Wednesday. This level of heat risk means that there will likely be little to no overnight relief for those without effective cooling or adequate hydration. A lot of these areas we're talking about are still cleaning up tornadic damage. So, yeah, it spells a really huge problem. Before I get into the Middle East news, I have a couple videos to show. This is in Taiwan. That was in Taiwan. Massive landslide. Next one is a tornado in South Africa. That's a pretty big tornado. That isn't no little tornado, guys.
Hi, colleagues. Please send help urgently. I'm here at Jan Ross in Tongat, where a tornado has just ripped through the suburb. There are enchantments. There's a lady that's stuck in one of the houses here. People have been injured. Please, can you activate disaster management? Roads are blocked. There's no electricity, and it's going to get dark just now, which will hamper rescue efforts. If there's anything that you guys can do, please assist. This is just a small section that I'm showing you. There are more houses down the road that have been affected. Below road level, some of the structures have collapsed as well, partially. I don't know the extent of the damages and the injuries yet.
This is just past the airport. The road going down to Westbrook. Every tree has literally been demolished and completely blocked the road.
All those trees are gone.
It's like a tornado has come through here. Must have been.
You would have to cut all these trees down.
Unreal scenes.
These trees won't live. They all got to be cut down. That's just unbelievable. That's a lot of big trees, guys. So as Hezbollah ramps up its attacks, Iran proxies itch to strike Israel. This is going to continue to escalate, as we've been saying. Iran is watching and learning from Israel's response. It is likely that Tehran is mobilizing other proxies to increase attacks on Israel. It's a pretty good little fight that was happening last night. Hezbollah expanded its attacks over the last week, striking deeper into Israel. It has targeted the Israeli cities of Naraya, if I said that right, and also sets off alarms in Acre. As Hezbollah increases its attacks, it is possible that Iran's other proxies will be emboldened. For instance, on June 3rd, the IDF said that it used an Arrow missile to intercept a surface-to-surface missile that was fired from the direction of the Red Sea toward Israel. Rocket and missile sirens were sounded in the area of Eilat. No injuries were reported. So Iran proxies are itching for more escalation. So as this continues, the Iranian-backed militants in Iraq, which call themselves the Islamic Resistance, have targeted this region that has been struck in the past, and they're continuing to target it. Hezbollah has also doubled its number of attacks in the last month. Pro-Hezbollah media noted that the group now has 120,000 Israelis in its zone that it attacks in the northern Israel. This is an increase in the number, type, and range of attacks. So Hezbollah has really stepped up its game as of late. Hezbollah has, throughout May of 2024, Hezbollah carried out 325 attacks. May has been the highest intensity of attacks that they had done. It says that the daily average of attacks were 10 per day, whereas in April, Hezbollah only carried out 238 attacks, which was a 7.8 attacks a day average. So they really started increasing their attacks in the month of May. So what are we going to see in the month of June? Is it going to increase even more? Time will tell, and we know that we are in some very predominant times. I put a very big study out. I know it's 20 minutes long. This is very key to listen to. It's about the Hebrew word Satan. Everybody that's watched it has said, man, you really cleared up a lot of things. It's going to explain why a lot of people are tossing around doctrines of devils right now, too, because they do not study. We literally have lost a lot of understanding because of the English. If you don't believe me, type in Satan, the definition in English. It does not give you anything that the Hebrew says for the word Satan. So please, this is a study that will really also clarify some verses up for you. Go and check it out. Hit the like button on this, guys. We're going to see a lot more things happen. And keep us in your prayers. Next Friday, we head for Iowa. We're heading out there for the Pride Parade. Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, I have a song premiere called Clown World. And then I also have Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we are doing the book of Luke, chapter 8. So much love, and may God bless you.